What's up, guys? It's Mr. Fit to Flourish, and today I wanted to talk about the 7 or 8 books that I would read if I had to start from scratch from trading. So, a lot of people on TikTok and YouTube have been asking me, like, hey, man, you got a pretty wide array of knowledge. You have a vast amount of knowledge in terms of trading. Where did you get this knowledge? And what I like to say is, in order to grow, you need to get a mentor to grow exponentially and extremely quickly. You need to get a mentor. Now, the best mentor to get in trading would be the best traders and investors in the world. Unfortunately, we don't have access to that right now. So, the second best way to get indirect mentorship is by reading books. So, these are the top books that I would read to get started. Number one would be A Random Walk Down Wall Street by Burton Malkiel. Now, this book explains the difference between fundamental and technical analysis, and it also just explains what the heck a stock is. So, when I was getting started, this was recommended to me by a great trader, and I really didn't know what a stock was. And I ended up, after reading the first 10 pages, knowing exactly what a stock was, how securities work, and how equity markets move. So this was absolutely a game changer. So this is the number one book I would recommend when getting started trading, or if you started trading but want to get back to the basics, okay? Understanding the difference between technical and fundamental analysis. Now, number two, once you understand what a chart looks like and what stocks are, you'll want to read the only fundamental or the only technical analysis book you'll ever need. And this book is by Brian Hale. Now, this book does a great job of breaking down technical analysis, but really easy. It makes it really easy and breaks it into two different types. So it tells you about the difference between an oscillator and an overlay, the two different types of indicators, lagging and leading, that you'll need to understand, as well as key chart patterns to recognize when looking at the technical analysis or a Japanese candlestick chart. Now, the third book that I would recommend reading is Reading Price Charts Bar by Dr. Al Brooks. So, Al Brooks is a doctor of medicine, and he is a famous trader for understanding and really breaking down the price action of charts literally bar by bar. He can tell you exactly what's going on, how much buying pressure there is, and the likely direction of charts. And after you read this book, I promise you'll be able to make pretty accurate predictions as well. Now, the next book I would recommend is Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. Now, this book is really good and it's a popular read for a lot of traders. So, among the trading community, many people know Mark Douglas as the psychology guru. So, he teaches people and traders really how to manage their trades and how to get out of your heads and into the charts when it comes to trading. So, managing your psyche and your psychology when trading is extremely important. Now, the last 10 pages of this book are really where all the gas lays. So, I would really pay attention mostly to the last 10 pages where it gives you a ton of actionable steps in order to become a elite trader. Now, the next book I would recommend when it comes to equities and derivatives would be Options Trading by Ann Logue. So, Options Trading by Ann Logue is really a great in depth look at options, the Greeks, and everything about options, really, the derivatives market, and what to look for when trading options. So, this is a great introductory book, and it kind of goes more into detail a little bit further on. Now, Options by Michael Sincere is another great book that really breaks down options and what it is, how they work in great detail. So I would recommend this book as well. Next would be Daytrading for Dummies. So this book is really good. And this book is also by Ann Logue. So this is a For Dummies book series, or part of the For Dummies book series. And in this book, Ann Logue explains what stocks are, options are, how people day trade, how to monitor your day trading, journaling, taxes, how everything really works about day trading. And she really breaks it down and it's really in depth. So if you are looking to read this one, it's a long read. It's kind of like a textbook. So fasten your seatbelt and freaking uh, schedule a few naps in there because you will fall asleep. I promise. But next book that I would recommend is Unknown Market Wizards by Jack Schwagger. Now, this is a series that documents and interviews that Jack Schwagger has with some of the best traders of all time. So, guys that turned 2,000 into 10 million, 5,000 into 100 million. These guys are legit and have really cracked the code when it comes to trading in the markets. I would recommend reading these books because these guys are the best of the best and they leave a lot of clues and gems that can really turn your trading around within minutes. Last but not least, I would read Trade Like a Stock Market Wizard by Mark Minervini. Now, I just started this book, and in the first 4 pages, straight gas, absolute gas, straight gas. So it's a lot of growth mindset stuff in the beginning, but it really gets into some of the strategies that made Mark Minervini a market wizard. So someone who's just been dominating the stock market and has is actually a U.S. champion in investing. So I'm really excited about reading this book. Just started it, but it's already straight gas. So these are the books I would recommend reading. I hope this helps someone out there. If you like to read, get these books. If you don't like to read, I'm sorry, because this is where all the knowledge is, guys. This is where the hidden gems are. So I would recommend reading these books, starting off with these guys, and then just moving on forward and really applying the trading and investing in real life, applying what you learn. So thank you guys for tuning in. It's Mr. Fit to Flourish. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance, and growth.